Good morning students. Today I am going to teach 8th standard History 6th unit Development of Industries in India. Before going to this lesson, I will want to tell some introduction of this lesson. The history of Indian industry dates back to the history of humankind. Our traditional income depends upon agriculture and as well as handicrafts. According to the Edward Baynes, the birthplace of the cotton manufacture is India, and the Burnier who visited the reign of the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan, he marveled at the quantity of the manufactured goods. Tavernier, a French traveller, he admired the cutthroat, silk carpet, gold as well as many corvettes. Next heading I am going to teach traditional crafts of India. That is, the crafts are the integral part of life of the people. Here, before the arrival of the mechanized industry, the production of the Indian handicrafts served as a second for the source of employment next to the agriculture in rural India. The Indian handicrafts is the production survives in the field of cotton manufacture, textiles, woodworks, leather, ivory, stone cutting, and the fragments of the wood, metalwork, and the jewelries. The village artisans, maybe weavers, potters, and the smith, they produced articles and utensils for domestic as well as international use. India has the finest quality of silk cotton and as well as the silk as well as the woolen clothes. Saurashtra is famous for bell metal, and Wonga is famous for tin industry, and as well as Dhaka is famous for muslin clothes. By this, I have completed the traditional crafts of India. Next thing I am going to explain is about decline of the Indian industry. These depend upon the 5 things. That is, first one is loss of royal patronage. Royal patronage deals about the rulers. The British conquest, which transferred British, that is Indian economy into a colonial economy. The British conquered our Indian territories one after another. And what happened? They conquered and absorbed all our economies, so that our Indian rulers and nobles as well as landlords, they lost their power and prosperity. And the artisans who were patronized under these rulers also became weak, and they were also became poor because of this observation of the British rule. And then they started to work as laborers, even though they are having more skills for generations in the craft work. They had to work as laborers in the land. So the substitution of the commercial food crops in agriculture reigned the agro-based industries. Next thing I am going to explain about transition from producer to exporter of raw materials. That is, transportation from producer of Indians to exporter of raw materials. For Indian handicrafts made in India famous, which has been collapsed under the colonial rule. This was mainly due to By this, they have completed the transfer of the producer to exporter of the raw materials. Next, 18. Competition of the machine-made goods. Competition of the machine-made goods in the sense, textile was the oldest industries in India. The highly specialized skills of the handicrafts with the low production cost. Though those two things gave a tough competition to the European manufacturers. So this led to the invention of the cotton gun and steam engine and spinning jenny and flying shuttles in the industrial levels, which increased the production of the cottons in India. And what happened here, our peasants, they started to live doing agriculture and started to work as a part-time job in the spinning and weaving. So they lost their livelihood, the peasants. Now I will tell you about the grain theory of the Dadabhai Naoroji. Dadabhai Naoroji was the first person who set about the drain of the Indian resources. This has happened due to the British exploitation of our Indian resources to British. This was about the grain theory of Dadabhai Naoroji. Next setting I am going to explain is about trading policy of the British. All the trading policies that is implemented by the British government. They introduced this trading policy by the British government, which have a deep impact of the India's indigenous industries. Here, the free trading policies, which has been followed by the East India Company, compelled our Indian traders to sell our finished products under the market levels. And another one is the East India Company's aim was they want to buy all our finished products and they want to sell those finished products in their European countries to earn high profit. This was their motive of the British rulers. So that it affected our traditionally Indian industries in India. Next, last week I am going to explain about de-industrialization. During the first half of the 19th century, there was a de-industrialization in India because there was a decline in our national income. This is the main thing. And the process of the destruction of the India's traditional industrialization and also decline our national income in the way of the industries. This process is known as the de-industrialization. Next, I am going to explain about the beginning of the modern industry. There are three things in the beginning of the modern industries. First of all, during the middle of the 19th century, there was a more process of industrialization developed in India. That is the beginning of the modern industry, which has been associated with the development of the plantations like jute, cotton, and as well as steel. The accelerated industrialization, which has been according to the development of the railways and the roadways, which increased the movement of the goods from one place to another place. Now I will be going to explain about the plantation industries. The plantation industries was the first to attract the Europeans, and the plantation industries which gave more jobs and increased the jobs in India, and it also increased the demand for the tea, coffee, and as well as indigo among the British society. There are machine-based industries has been increased. For example, they increased the machine-based industries like rubber, which has been rubber industry started in Bombay, that is in 1854. That next one is the machine after the rubber. The first paper mill has been introduced near river Hooghly in 1817. Or the cotton mill, which has been dominated by the Indian enterprises, and as well as the another rubber mill which has been dominated by the British rulers. And the heavy industries. The heavy industries include tin and steel industries. Steel was the first manufactured near the in 1874 at Kulti by the British peasants. And here steel in the sense the British peasants, which comes under the heavy industries, tin and Tata, tin and Tisco, the tin and Tata Iron and Steel Company has been introduced in 1907 by the British persons in India. By this, I have completed the heavy industries, that is meaning of the modern industries. Then I am going to explain about the growth of the modern industries. The length of the railways, which has been increased the growth of the modern industries, and also the opening of the Suez Canal, which has been shortened the distance between Europe and as well as the India, and it increased the number of the cotton mill, and as well as the Swadeshi woman, it increased the number of the cotton mills in India. And the foreign capitalists, they attracted the Indian industries. They want to invest more in India because of the cheap labor as well as the cheap raw materials available in India with the high profit. By this, I am completing the growth of the modern industries. Confederation of Indian Industry. It can be shortly called as CIA. Here, the Confederation of Indian Industry is nothing but it is a business association which has been started for increase the productivity in India. That is, it is a non-government. It is not also for the profit motive. Among 9,000 members participated as a member in this business association, the Confederation of Indian Industries. By this, I am completing the Confederation of Indian Industries. Industrial growth in India. For the development of the industries in India, our Indian government, they introduced many industrial policies and also the 5-year plan after the Indian independence. I mean 1948. Under the 1956 resolution, our Indian government passed some classified industries according to many schedules, categories. That is Schedule A. According to the Schedule A, the industries concentrated only the government can handle these industries. Schedule A category of industry which has been handled by only the government. For example, iron and steel industries comes under Schedule A, and Schedule B industries, which comprise road and sea transportation, and also the types of mining, which comes under the Schedule B type, and also the Schedule C, which is left to the private sector, and it covers all other industries. And next, we are going to explain about the classification of industries. According to the industries, we can classify into 2 types. One is on the basis of the raw material. On the basis of the raw material, we can divide the industries into 2 types. That is, one is agro-based industries and also the mineral-based industries. And the second type is we classify industries on the basis of ownership. On the basis of the ownership, industries can be classified into private industries and then public industries, joint stock industries, and also the cooperative industries. By this, I have completed the classification of industries on the basis. Next, I am going to explain about phases of industrial development in India. Phases means what it is about period. That is the time. Then in the phases in the sense, we can divide into 4 phases, which the industrial development has been happened in India. First phase is industrial development during 1950 to 65. Between these years, 15 years. During this phase, our government has been focused in the industrial development only on the consumer goods, not other than that. They are not having other skills of the people. So they focus only to produce the consumer goods after their independence. Next one is the industrial development during 1965 to 80. That is, during this period, our Indian government focused mainly on the production of the capital goods, not the consumer goods. They started to produce more capital goods. They want to earn money. So consumer goods only mainly purpose for consuming. But the capital goods in the sense, it has to produce and not for consuming alone. It also for earning the money. So they concentrated more to produce the capital goods. Next phase is industrial development during 1980 to 1995. So in this period, the government has been focused mainly for the industrial recovery period. Industrial recovery period means the number of industries has been, they started in India for producing both the consumer goods as well as the capital goods. It is an important period. It is a turning point in the Indian industry timings. On the next, industrial development, that is post 1991 reforms. Here, this period is mainly focused. That in this period is called era. That is period of economic liberalization. This period is called as an era of economic liberalization. So they improved in the growth of the industrialization in India. These are the 4 phases in the industrial development in India happened. Next, I am going to explain about modernization. Modernization means nowadays India has a variety of the industries producing the goods of a different nature, which shows the high degree of modernization. The term which has been called as modernization, the term information technology, which include computer, and communication technology, which include software. This is about the modernization. Next again, I am going to tell about the self-reliance. Self-reliance is nothing but it is a positive aspect of the growth of the industrialization. We achieve self-reliance in the field of machinery, plant, and other equipment in India. Next one is last meeting I am going to explain about, that is conclusion. In India, industrialization is an important aspect of our economic growth. Because of the so many industries in India,